Look, I have the great advantage of my faith, Catholic social doctrine, and my political views that coincide. It's about, you are your brother's keeper. It really does matter what other people, what they're going through. I was raised to make sure that you look out for the other guy. The values of honesty, decency, treating people with respect, making sure that, in fact, everyone is treated equally. They're the basic fundamental American values. And my faith just reinforces it all. I want to speak to you from Philadelphia, where we announced our campaign at the front end, where we did our final announcement. To all those who have been knocked down, to all those who have been counted out, left behind, this is your campaign. Just over a week ago, many of the pundits declared that this candidacy was dead. Now we're very much alive. And although there's a way to go, it looks like we're going to have another good night. With victories in Mississippi, Missouri, Michigan, and we're waiting to hear from North Dakota, Idaho, and Washington State. As I said from the beginning, make sure you, in fact, let people know you're a senator. I'm not going to answer the question.
Why wouldn't you answer that
because
question?
the question is,
Justice, radical left.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen, who is on your list, Joe? Who's on your list?
Gentlemen, I think
this is so unprecedented.
He's going to pack the court.
We have
not going to give a list.
We have ended this segment. We're going to move on to the second segment.
That was really a productive segment, wasn't it? Keep yapping, man.
The people understand, Joe.
They sure
47 years you've done nothing. They understand.
Let's talk about the new proposal that the Democrats in Congress have just proposed. Let me go through some of the elements of that bill and ask whether, yes or no, you support them. Lynching as a federal hate crime.
Yes, it should be a federal hate crime.
Creating a national police misconduct registry.
Yes, but as I understand the registry, the police have a requirement to where there's use of force against an individual and or a police officer, it gets reported to the Department of Justice, so there's an ongoing file.
As you know, the cop who allegedly killed George Floyd had some 18 or so complaints against him.
That's the example of what I'm talking about.
Shouldn't that information be public?
Yes, it should.
And do you support a federal ban on chokeholds?
Absolutely, positively.
You know, I'm asking about this because many people are looking at what has happened to George Floyd and said, where's the change? Where's the policy? What specifically, as President of the United States, will you do to end systemic?
And last night, Trump said he was going to fire Dr. Fauci. Isn't that wonderful? I got a better idea. Elect me and I'm going to hire Dr. Fauci. And we're going to fire Donald Trump. Good evening. Your patience is commendable. We knew this was going to go long, but who knew we're going to go into maybe tomorrow morning, maybe even longer. But look, we feel good about where we are. We really do. I'm here to tell you tonight, we believe we're on track to win this election. I've said all along, it's not my place or Donald Trump's place to declare who's won this election. That's the decision of the American people. But I'm optimistic about this outcome. And I want to thank every one of you who came out and voted this.
And now, after a long night of counting, it's clear that we're winning enough states to reach 270 electoral votes needed to win the presidency. I'm not here to declare that we've won, but I am here to report when the count is finished, we believe we will be the winners.
So go and register. Make sure you get out and vote November 28th.
And by the way, I encourage everybody to listen to Trump. Vote on November 28th. Under this president, we become weaker, sicker, poorer, more divided, and more violent. When I was vice president, we inherited a recession. I was asked to fix it. I did. We left him a booming economy, and he caused the recession. With regard to being weaker, the fact is that I've gone head-to-head with Putin and made it clear to him we're not going to take any of his stuff. He's Putin's puppy. He still refuses to even say anything to Putin about the bounty on the heads of American soldiers.
Your son got $3.5 million.
And by the way,
Mr.
my son...
Wait a minute. Mr. President, your campaign agreed to both sides would get 2-minute answers uninterrupted. Well, your side agreed to it, and why don't you observe what your campaign agreed to as a ground rule, okay, sir?
He never keeps his word. Can you add back,
No, I'm not asking. That was a rhetorical question.